Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Highlight Crafts. What a crazy morning we've had. I've just realised it's Good Friday. It's Good Friday. We should have hot crust buns.
We ate them all the other day, didn't we?
No, did we eat them all of them?
I polished them off yesterday.
You didn't.
Yeah, I think there's one left.
Well, that's blown that then, hasn't it? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Highlight Crafts. Let me introduce you to our lovely team. We've got Sam on cameras. Oh, she made it. It was literally, where's Sam? Where's Sam? We're live in how many? 18 seconds. You still made it, Sam. You've still got it. My name's Stephanie, and we've got the lovely Hannah, who's our producer director. And I think Diane might even be jumping onto comments a little bit. Some of the team have popped in this morning. Do you know what? That is what is so good about this place. It's bank holiday. Lots of them should be on holiday. And Jane's come in, Diane's come in. They've all just come in to be part of the team. We've just had a fantastic 2 hours with our sublimation printer from Brother. We're going to add it to the bottom of this show. And tomorrow, I've got 3 hours of a brand new product. It's not just a new product, it's a collection. It's absolutely stunning. And we're going to put it on that show too, so I can do some more demoing with it. But we're taking you guys on a journey, just like I have done with our Painting Perfection. And this hour, we're going to slow the pace down a little bit. I'm going to take you through everything we've got on the show, and then I'm going to sit and paint for you. So I hope you're going to enjoy what you're going to see. And I have got a couple of things that we did a deal on. Well, you know we love a deal. So for anybody who has never watched us before, and perhaps today is your first time, there's a couple of things that I need to share that are really important. Is first of all, if you haven't joined our Highlight Club, please join. It's absolutely free. When you join us, you start getting discounts and collecting points. And so the price that I'm going to give you today, that won't be the price you'll pay. You'll pay less. So as long as you log into your account, so this is the way it works. You type in the comments on either Facebook, Instagram, or our own website. You type the word shop followed by the word code that I give you. When you type it in, that product automatically goes into your basket. When you get to the end of the show or any point, you can check out. And as soon as you check out, your happy post is on its way to you. That's what our lovely Mel Heaton calls it, because of course there's a whole team of us here. So we'd like to just share with you what we've got on this show. Now, we also like to have a little bit of fun as well. So we'd like to hear from you. If you've bought the sublimation printer, what's the first picture you're going to print? And if you didn't see that show, I'm sure you'll be able to watch it because we're going to repeat it tomorrow. So you'll get the chance to see it as a repeat. And then the other thing is, if you tell us what can we do? Bank holiday. Yeah, what's going to be your bank holiday Easter lunch? What's your dinner going to be? We are having lamb. And now I know lots of you will be different dietary requirements and all of that, but I'm really fancying a roast lamb dinner. In fact, I know we're going to have it because the lamb's leg is already in the fridge. Not the lamb, just the leg. Right, let's take a look at what we've got here. So I've got a few little special bundles for you. This one, Shop Canvas, gets you our cut and use foam and 2 8x10 primed wooden framed canvases. You're going to get both of those 8x10 canvases and your cut and use foam, which you're going to use to be able to get texture. You can use it as a stamping medium. You can use it as a painting or just a regular surface painting medium. $12.99. Shop Canvas will get you that. Now, I've got the front. We got this back in stock for you. You get 2 of the Zig bullet markers, 2 of the Zig chisel markers, both of them white. So these are wet erasable and they are waterproof when they're dry. So they do become solid. And then you're also going to get 2 of our fine tip markers, all of them in white, because I use this for embellishing around the design. all of those, if you would like to get that full set, £12.99. That means a set of 3 is £6.50. That's crazy pricing, guys. That's what you're getting here. Now I've also got our metallics. I have got some of these to paint with, haven't I? Ooh, that's a bit exciting. Right, these are our Cadence metallics. Let me tell you a little bit about Cadence. So Cadence is a Turkish brand. The company is owned by a family who are really dedicated to customer service and bringing you quality. And what we love is their product development. Because if we were to say to them, we need a product that does this, these guys are absolutely on it. If we talk to them about the quality of the products that they bring us and look at the mica in that, and mica's the thing that's making this look metallic. It's like it's been sprayed on. It's just exquisite. That's what you're getting with this product. Now they're 70ml bottles. This product will go on to multi-surfaces. So it's going to go onto tin, onto terracotta, onto glass, onto paper, onto wood, onto walls. We've got 3 collections for you. You've got Shop Dark is your darks. You're saving £10.95. They're £24.99. You're going to save £10.95 with your brights. They're £24.99. And you're going to save £10.95 with your florals because they're £24.99. And guys, these colours are beautiful. Now, if you're trying to choose one to get started with, I'm going to suggest that you choose the darks because this collection is one that I'm going to be painting with a lot. So if you're going for one, choose this one if you want to follow my painting programme. Oh, I'm sorry. Shop Floral. I'm really sorry, guys. Shop Floral, Shop Bright, Shop Dark. Thanks, Hannah. See, that's why we have people here. And you know, if it goes wrong, we'll tell you. If it goes wrong, we'll show you how to put it right. There you go. Hannah just showed me. Our basin, our brush basin. Jackie said to me, she said, since you bought that basin out, all I can hear is Trevor washing his brushes. If you're watching Jackie, I remember because it's got this inside. This is where you wash them. It literally rakes the paint off the bristles. You've got little recesses where you can, not fat fingers, but where you put your brushes, but they don't touch the bottom, so they're not being distorted. They literally are sitting in the side. These are so your brushes stick in like this. Didn't know fingers were good to demonstrate brushes, did you? So they sit like this, and then this you can use as your palette, or of course you can use it as the lid. If you want your basin, Shop Basin, and it's £8.99. Now this is a really useful little piece of kit because you've got 2 lots of graphite paper. You've got the white and the grey. The grey looks like it's actually a pencil, so it's a great cheat. It makes it look like you've literally sketched something. I'll show you how to use it to make it easy, so it's easier than explaining. You get 4 sheets of each. They're bigger than A4. They're multi-use. That's going to last you a couple of years at least. You're going to get 4 of the mechanical pencils with 4 refillable of the little erasers, 0.3, 0.5, 0.7, 0.9, and that's the size of the leads. And then you've got a whole packet with 30 more leads in each of them. Great value for money because you're going to save £9.48. Shop transfer is £17.49. Now, this we have nearly sold out of this week because everybody has jumped on getting palette paper. But palette paper, because you're getting 40 sheets of 9 by 12, this is my new preferred size. I didn't know it was going to be until I worked out how much more I could do with it. Shop Artist will get you your palette paper. It's just £9.99. We've got our brushes back in and we've got a deal for the bank holiday. I know, There had to be one, didn't there? Save £5 on these. Shop brush, they're $19.99. That's £1 a brush. So you are getting 10 of the flat, 10 of the round. They go from a size 2 to a size 20. Somebody wrote a little post to me this week that said all brushes are not equal. These definitely make a difference when you're using them for my technique. So shop brush, $19.99. That saves you £5 before you get your club discount and your points. Then these are our painting pages. Now, Shop Perfect, is this right? It must be, I did it. I can't remember doing this price though. Right. Shop Perfect, you're saving $32.98. You're going to get 3 sets of painting pages, blinking heck, for $11.99. Okay, we'll have a look at
Shop Perfection. Sorry, Stephanie.
Oh, Shop Perfection. Okay, Shop Perfection, everybody. And then, if you would like a lesson and the pages on learning how to paint a picture from a photograph, Shop Photo, you're saving $15.99. It's $12.99. Our black card, 50 sheets of black card, 50 for $14.99. That's a crazy deal. Shop Black for that. I have to show you this because this is the bag to put everything in, like these, okay? And the pockets, you get 250. If you haven't seen this deal before, 250 pockets and the bag, don't wait for this one. This one, Shop Pocket, $12.99. I'm going to predict something, that this will be sold out again by the end of next week. And it's going to be probably 6 weeks before we get it back. And it's only while stocks last with these. So once that's gone, we're going to be out of stock for a while. Then we've got our Posh paper, and you get, this is a little bonus. So you're going to get 9 reels of tape. There's 54 feet, I believe, just trying to remind myself. 28 metres on each one. And you're going to get 3 times that, plus all of, I can't even get my fingers under it. All of this, A3 plus, you're going to get all of that for $29.99, and there's over 100 sheets. Right, we're going to do some painting. I've got my paper, I've got my thingy. I need to show you how this all works because this is where it gets exciting. Now, and I've got my palette paper. Oh, right, I can put that one back so I'm not upsetting Sam's stock. We had a little thing last week. Had a few little incidents where the stock numbers didn't quite match up, and it turned out it was our creative team going in. You know, we've got a lovely team up here, and our lovely Mel and David and me were all guilty. What we were doing, we were nipping to the warehouse, getting ourselves whatever we wanted and forgetting to get it taken off the stock list. So guess what happened? We ran out. This is what you get in one of those packs. So these are all of my laminated painting pages ready for you to paint. Now, you can paint directly on them and then you have to wipe them down, or you can do this. You can put your image inside the bag and paint directly on there. And this way, you're going to be able to paint again and again and again. 250 times for some silly, silly price. Let me just say a few hellos to you. So, right, everybody. So, which sheets are in the Perfection bundle, please? That's a really good question. I need to show you them all, don't I? Let me do that for you. And then, so Fran used some of the red card that's in the Posh paper pack on toadstools. That's a great idea. The bag and the pockets are fantastic deal and superb quality. That's the kind of thing, guys. Keep telling your friends, please. Lisa's just made a cake for her boys. Karen said they're having roast turkey for Easter Sunday. Do you know, that's a good idea, roast turkey. Then Karen's mother-in-law Karen is having roast turkey. Her mother-in-law's cooking a chicken dinner. Then Rebecca's having lamb, beef and gammon with all the trimmings like a Christmas dinner. Oh, Rebecca, how many people are coming for dinner? That sounds poor. Karen is saying her first sublimation printer is going to be a St. Bernard. Can I give you the details for the Brother printer, guys? If you would like that, just because there's quite a few of you actually watch the first hour, and if you're still thinking about it, and Julie's actually going to have bread and cheese for the next 3 months after the last show. Now, let me share this with you, Julie. Bread and cheese, that is fantastic because you can have bread and the cheese grated to the side. You can have the bread with the cheese on top and make it into a sandwich. You can have cheese on toast, which is yummy. You could melt the cheese. This is how my dad makes it. He makes the toast, melts the cheese in the microwave, and then spreads it on the bread. And guess what I had for my tea last night? A cheese sandwich. I think bread and cheese is like the best choice ever. That means I think Julie might have a new sublimation printer coming, but you're not going to have time to eat because you're going to be too busy making stuff. So as soon as Brian has delivered my happy mail, I'm going back to bed. Oh, she's got a bug. Oh, Carol, I hope you feel better soon. Do you know what, everybody? It's such a lovely pleasure to have all your company. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, please let us know. Now, Marina has just said, can you do a smaller pack of those plastic folders, as I don't think I'll ever use all of them. Do you know what? I think we probably could do that, Sam, don't you? We will sort that out for you, Marina. We will actually get a smaller pack put together for you, because actually I think you're probably not the only one. You see, I actually think having that many is a good thing because I can think of a trillion things to do with them. I've already moved all my foiling foils into those bags, which they're much better, Sam, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I'm using them for my painting, I'm using them for my dies, I'm using them for my notes. I've got paper all over my desk, I've used them. I've taken a whole pile of them home. I've put them in the cupboard that we just use, where we just put stuff in them, because they're so strong and sturdy. And Carl's tried them with the vac machine, whatever it's called, the one that vacuum seals, and they work on that too. Julie's laughing about stuff. Darren is cooking gammon in cider for 5 of them on Sunday. Mitch says, I won't be cooking an Easter lunch. Have a broken knob. But it's okay, because the man's coming on Tuesday. Oh, Mitch. It's the, I didn't read that. It's the function knob on a oven. Oh, can't you use the hob bit? Oh, you lot crack me up. Oh dear, you're hilarious. It is so lovely that all of you chat to us. Carol's putting all of her cardstock in the pockets. That is a good idea. So Karen said, I need more of the bags, and that's not good. What have you been putting in them, Karen? And Julie says, oh, Jackie's just said, morning, Jackie. She says, we're having roast turkey on Saturday. We're having roast turkey on Saturday, turkey and chips on Sunday, turkey sandwiches on Monday, and then leftovers in a turkey curry on Tuesday. Oh, gosh, you lot are so funny. Marina says there's just two of us. And Alison's having a barbecue. You need to get your thermals out, Alison. Right, somebody asked, sorry, I think it was Pauline. No, I can't. I've read more emails since then. You've asked about what's in these packets. Sam, I'm so sorry. I'm opening them. So this is poor old Sam. I'm her nightmare, aren't I? Do you wake up in the night thinking, oh no, I've got a show with Stephanie again, Sam? Do you? Oh, I was going to give everybody the code for that thing, wasn't I? I forgot. Yeah, did you do it? Oh, it's shop printer, everybody. Do you know what? I'm so glad I focused for 2 hours today. That's it gone for a week. I've used it all up. Right, this is what you're getting in this kit, everyone. So you've got, these are the pages. This is a lovely flower because not only have you got the wiggle scallop, but you also have got these lovely centres as well. In fact, I'll paint that for you in just a second. Then you've got your ivy leaves. You've got your buds, but also different centres as well. You've got your long push and pull leaves. You've got your, again, your petals, more of your roses. Then in these next two sets, you're also getting loads of lovely foliage. So we've got our curls. We've got our leaf shapes that you've got. We've got our scallops and fluffy edges, well, how to get rid of those. We've also then got simple fern flat leaves. We've got our double-sided flat leaves and our fine leaves. You get all of those. Then you're also going to get in here the pansies. You're going to get the extended wiggly leaves, more roses and multicolours. So this is triple loading. You're going to get your buddleia or wisteria, whichever you prefer. And then you've got your blossoms. All of those together, shop perfect, and they are $11.99. So $11.99, guys. Right, let's do some painting with those beautiful metallics. So you need those. So it's there. Thank you. Oops. Right. So Sam, I'm going to put those up there so I don't do anything bad with them. And that's all back, right? Yep. And that, no, I've done it wrong. So I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to put that up there. I'm going to keep that because that's my demo. You're going to get that and that, and I'm going to keep this for my demo. Right, I've got it. Here we go then. Let's get painting. So first of all, I have got my palette paper. So let's talk about this. It's shiny on one side, it's matte on the other. The shiny side is the side that we blend on. If you try and tear it, it doesn't tear. It's got a coating on the surface. So you can see there's a coat in there. That's not going to come tear. So we're going to work directly on here. When we finish to clean up, we're literally going to pull that off and pop it in the bin. I'm going to be painting on the black card that we have on the show. And because this is the way that I can show you the best results that we can get. I'm going to work with my metallic paints. Now, I'm going to use these beautiful shades that we've got. They're absolutely stunning. So let's have a little bit of our green. There we go. A little bit of our plum. Oops. A little bit of our soft pink there. A little bit of our blue. Remember, there is a discount on all of these. These are down to $24.99, everybody. They're all of our colours. So look at those colours. And you can see the mica glistening in them. They're absolutely beautiful. Now, we've got a few different things that we can do. So first of all, if you wanted to I'm going to show you how to use that transfer paper. So you would take one of your images and take your transfer paper, whether it's the graphite or the white. I'm going to work with the white because I'm going onto a light coloured surface. You take your graphite paper, place that down on the surface like that, place the image you're going to trace on top of it. We then take our pencil out of the sets that we've got, and I'm going to be working with the 0.5, and all you do is trace the design. So just going to trace it like this. We're going to come, so we'll just trace this one here, and great thing about it is if you make a mistake, you literally can rub it out afterwards because the transfer paper is very, very user friendly. So I'm just going to put these in just to give us a little bit of detail. So almost done. And you can go into as much detail or as little as you would like. So it's going to come up here. And then that's that. Right, I'm just going to come into a little bit more detail. So you can just see how you can, if you choose to, just put in a little bit more detail. Right, you ready? That's what it looks like. So you can see where I started putting in more detail here and adding in the detail there. But that's it ready for us to be able to paint. So let's paint with the colours that we've got on here. So I'm going to start off with quite a small brush. So you're going to go into your set of brushes and choose the size that you want to work with. Now, to start with, I'm going to work with, let's have a look, what have I got there? About a number 10, yeah. I've got a number 10 for that. I'm going to use I'm going to be sitting, guess what I'm doing this weekend? Brush cleaning. I'm ashamed of these, Sam. They're bad, aren't they? This isn't just me, everybody. This is David and the whole team. I'm taking one for the team here. Right. I'm going to start off with these little ones at the top here. And I'm going to go into the blue and roll it round. Get a little bit of the pink. And we're just going to touch these little flowers in. A little bit more of the blue. So I'm just, now can I also mention, for anybody that is in my painting club, I'm going to be painting some stuff for you this weekend so that I can put it onto Facebook and we can have, we can do a little bit more work on lessons. If anybody has not had a reply from me and you're waiting, please can you message me again, because I think I'm up to date. So something's gone wrong with my message system. But please message me if you are stuck. Look at how metallic that is. You're going to see more of this as it all comes to life. So I'm now pressed down and up. So this one, turn, press and up. Look at that. Then a little bit more here. Turn, press How cute are these? So these are our little snowdrop bluebells. Tiniest little bits of light colour into them here. And you've got little bits of detail that have come in here. So I'm just going to bring this in. So we've really just slowed the pace down from this morning's chaos with our brother sublimation printer, where you guys were so super busy. So then we're coming in here. I'm just going to put more of these in. Just, you can see I'm just literally building up those little petals. This metallic paint is absolutely fantastic. It is just so gorgeous. It just gives us that beautiful texture. It's smooth, it's creamy. I'm just going to hold that up, Sam, so everybody can see it. Look at that, how that's going to start to come together. Really is beautiful. Then I'm going to do these flowers. Now I'm going to swap brush sizes. So I'm going from that number 4, which I'm pretty sure it's a 6, I beg your pardon, to a number 10. So I'm going to round it into the blue, into the pink, get a little bit of that pink on there. And I've got these little bigger ones here. So I'm going to go round and then press. And then this one, a tiny little touch and a press. A little touch and a press. This one, touch and a press and just a press. Right, and that'll all dry beautifully. I'm just going to come to this one here and a press, and there and a press. Probably should have done those leaves first, which I haven't, so we'll worry about that in a minute. I'm just going to pop that in my brush basin so that it's in a good place. Now we're going to go into this green. I'm actually going to pick up another green because I think I'm going to need it. So I'm going to take a second green. So get both of these, and need to get this brush really sharp on the chisel edge. So our chisel edge is where all the bristles come together. So I'm just going to put the tiniest little bit of pink on the bottom of that one. Let's have a look at this and see how we get on. So we're just going to come down here. I'm just going to give that lovely stem. I'm going to come here. And I'm going to come up from here and round to there. But I'm now going to do a press leaf. Oops, that's not very good. This brush needs cleaning. Could you see how the bristles are separating? They don't look good, do they? Let me find a clean brush in here. I'm sure I've got some. This is why you need to keep your brushes clean, everybody, because it makes such a difference when they are. I've got another pack of them here, so let me just get, I'm sure I've got a pack under here. Oh, I think Sam's gone to get me some because it's that bad. I was sure I had a set. Right, while we're waiting for those, let me see if we've got any questions. So, let's have a look. So, okay, so what is the difference between metallic and diamond metallic paints, please? Well, first of all, the colour range that you actually get, that's the first thing. The diamond metallics are a little bit more, I don't want to say gritty, but they're more grainy in the finish and look, but not in the texture. So you can see more of the little grains of the micas in them. And but these ones are my preferred choice for doing this kind of painting because they're really smooth. Carol said, well, they're having a conversation about what happens when children say, I want it. Yeah, we used to have to wait. You know, when we were children, we used to have to wait for things. You didn't automatically just get it. It wasn't a thing that you could just have whatever you wanted. You had to save up for it. We used to have to save up. We used to have to do chores. It was all part of growing up. I think it also taught us the value of money as well. That's a whole other thing, isn't it? So, oh, I think Hannah's sorting out Sue and the club. Thank you, Hannah. Everybody's having a little chat about stuff. Do you know what? It's so nice that you've made such a lovely community. It's really lovely that you're all so happy and chatty with each other. That means a lot. I spoke to one of you in the week who said that, you know, the friends that she'd made have actually made her life so much better because she'd got made proper friends with people, and they were her sort of little reality check on stuff. I just think that is so lovely. Right, guys, look at this now. So I'm just going to pull these in. I'm just going to get my little flowers in. I'm pulling in those chisel edges, really keeping it nice and thin so that we've got them here. Oops. And you're pulling in the leaves. Isn't this a lovely, nice, peaceful pace of show after the crazy show 2 hours we just had with our brother Scannon Court? Right, now this one, guys, look at this. So I'm going to press down. I'm going to be sliding. And then I'm going to do this in a couple of strokes. So I'm going to press there and I'm going to slide. Because can you see how that now comes over? This is just stunning. This is where I'm going to go over that bluebell again because I shouldn't have just painted it first. I should have waited. But that's the great thing about Cadence paints. They are so forgiving. So I'm now going to go there and I'm going to slide. And I'm just going to turn that one up there. So it looks like we've got some movement in the leaf. Now I could leave it so that bluebell looks like it's behind, but I do want it in front. So I'm going to go back in and we're just going to put in the back of that little bit there on the front. And I'm just going to put this one. I'm just going to put a little bit of it so it's on the front and the back. So that's that one. Then this one, we're going to go in again and again. So I'm just going to come up here. I'm going to slide down and come up on the chisel edge like that. Let's just go over that once more. So we'll get that there like that. And then on here. So we're just going to come up here. We'll slide, and I'm going to come here and slide. Right, now, so I've got all of these little stems that we need to run in because we've got loads of them. So first of all, I need to just dry this brush off. So I'm going to go into my greens, and we're just going to pull these little stems in. So we're going to go there, and there, and there. So they're very fine ones. We're going to come up here and we're going to go there and there and here and this one. Just a little bit here. So we go there. That one's still floating. That one's floating. Have we caught them all yet? No, this one. So let me now show you this, but I need to do one more stroke, and it's going to use this, no, not that brush. Which brush was it? Yeah, it's this one. And I'm going to smooth out this paint in the middle because I had too much paint on my brush. That's not a sentence you hear me say very often, but because it's metallic, it's very forgiving. It's going to let me just smooth out that paint. And I'm just going to take a little bit here. I'm going to make that a little bit better, and I'm just going to bring that round there and into there. Right, now look at the metallic on that. How gorgeous is that? Really just brings it to life, doesn't it? So now let me show you how I'm using those bags with my painting. So first of all, I've put this one into the bag. I'm then going to load my brush as I would normally with my two colours. And the thing about this palette paper is having this extra space with a palette paper so that we can literally use it as I can mix anywhere on here. And I'll just do it as that is. So I'm just going to literally paint on top. So I'm going to go into the light, into the dark, like this, and then the tiniest little bit of that on there. And then you can see that you can practice directly on here, and then I can either rub this out or I can look at it. So you can either keep them, in which case when you've done, you turn it over and do the other side, so it's a double-sided practice sheet, or you can literally wipe that off and do another one. Right, I'm going to paint this for you. The other way you can use these is by working on directly on them. So if you would like this set of 3 sets of pages, it is Shop Perfection, and it's £11.99. It's the biggest saving on the show. You're saving £32.98. Right, I'm going to go back into my metallics, and I'm just going to use these again. And I'm going to just add in a little bit of the mauve into that pink. So we're going to be working with the soft pink and the mauve. And I'm going to do this now for everybody who is on my painting journey. So for those of you that are not, I've got a painting club that you can join at any time. So you could literally join it today, and you would be getting an email with the first lessons on it, and then you get started. What you get are homework, which, thank you guys, I'm so proud because you're all doing fantastic homework. You get homework, but you also get access to an email address. I've just put some extra videos up on the Facebook page, and we're looking at how we're going to do stuff like that on YouTube for you. But if anybody needs them, I can email them to you directly or email you the link. Then it works out at $29.99 for 3 months worth of tuition. And then once you've got it, you can watch it whenever you want. So you're going to be learning all the things that you guys want to learn. I'm just going to lift that up and let you have a look at it. So I want you to see the metallic. See how that's coming through? It's absolutely beautiful. Then I'm just going to keep layering this up. Now I'm making sure that when I'm doing this, I've got really light colour on the edge of my brush, because I want to see the contrast when that goes down. So I'm just going to go here so you can see that contrast, and then again tiniest little bit more, and I'm going to go up here so that these petals are overlapping. Oh, I've got a blob there, so I'll have to put another flower there. Do that as part of this one. Let's get that one done and started now. And then everybody, once you've joined the club, you're going to be learning over 3 months how to paint beautiful roses. And then we're going to move on. If anybody wants to stay as part of the club, the next thing that we'll do after that, we'll be learning how to paint lilies and irises. Also, wildflowers. There'll be things. Each of the months are going to be separate lessons, and you'll be learning different things. Right, so just put that one in ready for this next part. Just going to put another little petal in just in the middle there, and another one there. Now I need to do the next part of this. So you need a little flat brush. This one will do fine. And I'm going to want this orange. So do I want the orange or do I want the green? I think I might want the green actually. No, that orange will look good. Right, I've got a lot of blue on this brush and I've transferred it to my painting. So I'm just going to get rid of that. So let me just get rid of that there. Right, so we're now going to go in and we're going to go light across the whole brush, like that. And then the tiniest little bit of orange. And I'm just going to touch it in. Need a bit more of that. I'm going to put green on the bottom. That will stand out better. Yeah, that's better. Look at that. Looks fabulous. So we've got the little orange, little bits of the pollen, and then we'll go with the green. So the green and the orange, and then here. So delicate, but super easy to do. So we're just going to put that there. Next, we're going to go into our colours, pull those together, and this time just going to need a bit more of that lovely soft pink. And can you see how I can move around my palette because I've got so much space, which I didn't have before? And look at how I've now encapsulated those little buds. So we're just going to do the same here. Load that. Just encapsulate the little buds so they're included. Next, we're going to put down a little bit more paint. And I'm just going to build this in. So I'm going to put this big, lovely, sweeping petal. And then another one that's going to come round here. And we'll put another one in that's just there. And then the next bit of this, which will bring these colours together. So we'll come round here. And we're going to slide it and come round there. So that's one part of it. And then on the other side, we're going to come from here and we're just going to slide it round a little bit. It's almost like a little bud. And that needs just a little flick there. So let me show you that one. So you can see how you've got that lovely metallic luster. This black card's stunning to work on, everybody. I'm just going to come up here and pull that round. And pull that round there. Right, couple of quick leaves, and then I'm going to remind you of what we've actually got on the show. So for those of you that are really want to get into painting, you can get all your crafting goodies, all your painting goodies, and get them on the way to you so that you can work with them. So you can see here just this lovely luster that you get from the colours. And there's the colour and the detail that we're getting. Just going to put a little one here, a little one here. It's all about starting to learn composition now. So then flat ones. The metallics so lend themselves to putting in the detail that I'm starting to put in. Right, so there we go. Look at how lovely that is with the metallics. Really lend themselves to beautiful colour. So we're going to pop those in there, pop that there. Just going to check if I've got any more questions quickly. Wow, you've all been really busy today, guys. So let's have a look. Everybody's just chatting to each other. I love that you guys have all made friends with each other. It is so nice. You know, we really sort of, everybody is, everybody's building a community. And the best bit about it for me is it's kind. Everybody's understanding kindness. And so many people live on their own, don't see anybody from one day to the next, except the everyman. But that's what it's about. Let's just all think about all the people that need a little bit of love at Christmas. And anybody who's not very well, we're sending you hugs too. I'm just going to quickly do this bit because this bit's my job. And we've only got 5 minutes left. And Amanda's got rhinestones, but they're not just hot fix. She's got some that you can use on any surface as well. And lovely Mel's going to be with her. And then Hannah's something else on today as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Can't remember, can
No.
you? No, can't remember. Pardon? Oh, we've got new card shapes. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Actually, one of them's one of my favourite card shapes ever as well. But we've got 4 new card shapes for you. And then tomorrow, I have got the most exquisite kit. We've given you a few sneaky peeks. It's going to work beautifully with sublimation printing, but it's also for just good old-fashioned traditional card making. I've got 3 hours with you. I've got 12 demos. I don't know how I'm going to do it because that's, 4 an hour. I'm never going to manage that. Sam, do you think I'll do it?
We'll see.
I'm going to try. I've got 12 demos that I want to do. And I'm going to try, right? Okay. And we're going to have a little bit of a quiz and a spin the wheel and stuff like that. A lot of fun. So might even get some more hot cross buns. Right, everybody, if you want the 2 canvases and the cut and use foam, shop canvas, it's $12.99. If you'd like the florals, this is the collection that I like the best. If you want this one, shop floral, $24.99. Shop bright, $24.99. And shop dark is $24.99. This is a palette paper, the transfer paper and the pens. You get the white and the grey. You get 4 sheets of each, and it's 9 by 13 inches. If you'd like that, shop transfer, saving £9.48. It's $17.49. Our brush basin, shop basin, is $8.99. Our palette paper, which lots of you are getting now, shop artist, $9.99. Our brushes, there's a £5 saving for Easter. Shop brush, $19.99. If you want to learn to paint a picture from a photo, you're getting the class and all the pages, which is all of these. That was one of Diane's photos that I did. Shop photo, $12.99. This little lot, which is an absolute bargain, shop perfection. Shop that. It is $11.99. It's going to get you all of these. So you're getting all of the pages that you see there, all of these that you see, all of these leaves. These leaves are really good practice sheets. All of those and some more detailed roses. If you would like the cardstock where there is 50 sheets, 160 GSM, shop black, that's $14.99. Our posh paper, which you can see here, is a bumper box. Lots of you using this already. Shop posh, that one is $29.99, but you're also going to get another, even on a deal, $9.99's worth of tape. So that's like £20 for that. Then if you would like our bags, our Polly Pockets and the bag that goes with it, shop pocket, $12.99 gets you that whole deal. Okay, so we don't have many more minutes left, but just like to tell you about a few things that are happening here. First of all, we are now putting our shows out as repeats in the afternoons and the evening for those of you that are at work during the week. We're also, for anybody that is shopping with us, we're suggesting that you check out as quickly as possible. A lot of you have done that this morning already, so a massive thank you. If you're watching us on Facebook, Instagram, or our own website, you can type straight into the comments. Don't forget our customer service email, help@Highlight Crafts, if you need help. We think we might have solved the problem of why we were making mistakes overselling, so hopefully that will get better over the next week or so. And then the other thing is, if you would like reminders of anything that we're doing, if you type the word live in the comments, the magic of Spree will pick that up and they will send you a little message. And the other thing, don't forget to follow us all on Facebook. So if you want to follow me, please do. But please definitely follow Highlight Crafts because there's so much education and inspiration, and get to see behind the scenes too. On YouTube, if you click subscribe and then press the notification button, oh, I've got to go. I'm gone. Apparently I talk too much. See you soon. Bye.